Hello everybody. Today we are going to learn how to create a new field or type with GraphQL in GitLab. So let's first just go to GraphQL, which is an interactive playground or sandbox where you can just run your queries existing in your project. So basically, let's just query for something. If I'm basically there is queries and mutations, there's like root types query and mutation, but if we are querying for query, we actually don't have to write this keyword query. Yeah, so many queries. Okay, so we are search for example, for some project. Yeah, and we need to pass some argument here, like to basically to get right project. I'll type the ones that I have on my machine. Okay, and we have to actually write what we want to get in the response. So I'm interested to read the description of the project and, for example, full pass again. Okay, so basically this is a search. This is what we want to get. Yeah. So I'm not a fox. Okay. We want to actually maybe create some new field, but firstly let's discuss how we get this project, like when we are querying, how we get all these helpers here. Metadata. Do we need to add something? Okay, let's just version. Okay, so yeah, some information here as well. All right. So how it gets. So basically, everything starts with this query type, which is a basic root type in GraphQL. So how you can find it? It's application types, GraphQL types, and query type. Sorry, this one. All right. And in this query type, we actually have different fields which are mounted to this query. And we have actually this project field with actually what we're searching for, project. Okay, and it has this project type, GraphQL type. All right. And it has this resolver, which is actually the object which help us to find right project, like to map this query to our data that we have in the database. Let's just take a quick look on this resolver, and it's quite simple. And actually, all the resolvers, what they want to, what will they have, this resolve method, which actually do all the stuff. It has this type. Project is actually telling us what is returning type of this resolver, and we have this full pass resolver module, which is included in this class, and it's used to query objects by full pass, because we actually if we search for this module, we can see that it's appended to project, namespace, and group resolvers. So basically, you can query these different objects by this full pass. Okay, so we have our resolver. Let's just go straight to their project type. Okay, and project types looks exactly like query type, and it has its own set of fields, like a lot of them. Where is our description? Yeah, here it is. So actually, this is the field we were searching for. Actually every field should have a type. If it's not like complex one like this project type, it should be like one primitive like string type or ID type. We have Boolean type here. Okay, so null true, it means that it can be null. So there is probably some project without description. And description field. Okay, you can see there is no resolver for these fields. It's just because we have this method description on our project. So we basically don't have to tell GraphQL how to find this description if it's already exists on our object project. But for some complex fields, they don't have like one-to-one correspondence in project object. We have to actually pass the block as a resolve, or we actually can pass it as a separate object like this, like resolver. So let's just create some simple field, just add some value to the project. Okay, let's just get default label for this project. Default label, its name. Our type will be string. String type, okay. Yeah, it could be null, since actually not all projects have labels, right? Description. And we need to pass our resolve function. Okay, we are passing the project, and we actually don't need arguments, and we don't need context. Very simple. So how we can actually find these labels? Project label first title, right? Okay, it looks okay. Let's just find out. So actually, if I just trying to type for default, there is none of them because it's not actually updated. So we have to reload the page. Let's see what happened next. Okay, I'll check if everything is alright. This is my logs for my instance. Okay, it started. Post API GraphQL, which is like always the usual path that we have. Okay, something happens. And this is error. Let's see. Okay, invalid JSON. Okay, probably something is wrong with my default label. Yeah, resolve and remove. Right, let's try again. like all this very slow updates actually give us some time to discuss interesting things, but I don't have anything right now. Okay, so default, let's just try. Yeah, we found our default label. It works. So basically, we found out how to create our field for existing project, and we found out how everything is mounted. Let's discuss creation of resolvers in the next video.